Hi, welcome to Managing Large File Sizes in Photo and Video. Today we're going to talk about ways that you can reduce the file size of your photographs and your videos and any JPEG or visual image that you may want to send. We all know that occasionally requirements are such that whether because of the size of your email account or the bandwidth you're using, you want to reduce the size of an image but still send it along. Well, I'm going to show you a few ways that you can control the size of your photos and your videos. Let's start with videos. Here we are in the beautiful, majestic Lausanne countryside. And I'm just doing a small pan, and this will be a short video. And let's say you're on vacation, you're taking this video, or you're in the classroom and you're doing a demonstration, and you want to send this video away. You want to send it via email, but the file is too big. Your mailbox won't allow you to. Since we're a Mac school and we use Apple iMovie for most of our video editing, let's look at how to manage those files in Apple. When you're done, go up to the top to the Share menu, and when you drop down, you'll see Export Movie as an option. Once you select Export Movie, you'll see that you have several different choices. If you record it in high def, it will show up as a high def, which will be a large file, 920 by 1080 pixel range. If in fact you are going to be using it for a mobile device, a webcast, you can see on the top there's a mobile file size way down to 480 by 272. Several options in the middle as well. The next choice is to go down and use a QuickTime Movie to export. You see the Options button on the right. When you click on the Options button, you'll get another menu. Third item down is the size. Here's where you can change the file size in the QuickTime. You'll notice a slider in the middle of the screen where you can also adjust the file size larger or smaller. Full-size movie was 293 megabytes in high def, reduced size down to 20 megabytes, so really easy to email. Let's talk about photographs a little, since many of you have large photograph files with today's high-resolution, high-def cameras. If you click on the file or the photo and use Command-I, that'll give you file size and other information. You can drop down, Open With, to select the software you wish to use to select the file size. Let's talk about Picasa, because that's a very common Google operating system we can use. If you select Picasa to open your file, there are some instructions here. You can freeze frame this and follow it step by step. But basically what you want to do is go down to Export Photo, name it again if you want, and again there's a slider there that you can use to change the pixel count from maximum for high resolution to minimum for a very low, easy to email. You can also rename the file if you like. Comparing the info from these two files, saved as high def and low def, you can see there's a huge difference in the file size. Remembering that the size of the file is going to impact the quality. You can see on the left a low res, on the right a high res. So appreciable difference. This is obviously extreme, but it does show the differences. You can also add a watermark with Picasa. Now let's open your image in Adobe Photoshop. Go back to Open With, and you can do that by right-clicking. You can use Command-I again, or if Photoshop is open, you can just drag the photo in, select File Save As from the drop-down menu, and you'll see that you have some options. What you want to do with a JPEG file, which most photos are, is go ahead, do a Save As. You can rename here, but when you go to the Save As, you'll see a slider appear, and right in the middle it says Quality. And you can slide it to the left for a small file size, to the right for a large file size. That'll give you some options in the middle. You can also go to Image Size from the drop-down menu in Photoshop, and here you can change the actual document size, the size your photo will be printed, reducing that, and then down below the resolution can change from 300 to 72 to 20. You have some really exact choices there. Now when you go back to Save As, you'll see with that slider, you can take that large photo and really reduce it to a low quality if it's only going to be used as a thumbnail size image on a website. So, to recap and review, the more you reduce the file size of any image, the lower the quality of the image will be. That said, sometimes a reduction in image quality might not be noticeable depending how big you're going to use it in your final application. Big advantage of reducing the file size is that it can be attached to an email and easy to share. Reduced quality is not an option. Great. If it is, you can go ahead and use WeTransfer or one of the other options. Just remember, if quality is important to you, reducing the file size, not so good. You may want to use a larger file and WeTransfer. Remember, there are many other ways to reduce large file sizes. Look elsewhere on this website or use your favorite search engine and search online.